just a little bit. Oh, see, they need to really work on this. Hey, good looking. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm super excited. We're gonna do another makeup setting spray with SPF in it. And I am going to do the Coola Organic Makeup Setting Spray Sunscreen with SPF 30 in it for review today. So we'll do a wear test. I'll give you guys the breakdown, the ingredients, cost per fluid ounce, all that jazz. So coming up, stick around. Okay, so we are reviewing the Organic Coola Makeup Setting Spray with SPF in it. It is a chemical sunscreen with SPF 30 in it. I usually don't like to go this low, but in this case I have made an exception. Some people said that this one is a really good one and that they really have found that it is a workhorse and it works really well. So we're gonna put that one to the test. I waited a long time to do this because I kind of like to try and find the out there, you know, hole in the walls types of setting sprays. So without any further ado, we will get started on our 5 categories with SPF, ingredients, cost, performance, and then finally we'll go over some packaging as well. SPF 30, chemical sunscreen. The active ingredients are avobenzone, that's your UVA protectant. Then you've got homosalate and octisalate. Ingredients, I'm going to list for you guys here up on the screen so you guys can take a look. I'll have both active and inactive ingredients so you guys can thumb through these ingredients and see if this is a formula that would work well with your skin type. Why would I want you to study the ingredients? Well, because this little puppy right here is $36. $36, 1.7 fluid ounces, meaning that this cost per ounce is $21.18. So my 3 to 5 wear tests have probably already given me almost a half an ounce to an ounce of wear. So you're thinking you're using up $21 to protect your skin for just a couple of days of wear time. So take into consideration that we've got to really hold this one to a high standard, folks. Okay, let's move into our performance. I'll give you guys an arm swatch and then I will give you the first 2-hour application. I've been wearing my makeup for about 2 hours today. I have on my Shell Sun Shield Liquid SPF 50. And then I also use the Sun Protection Mineral Powder to kind of lightly powder over the face. I use some cream products, blushes and bronzers and things of that nature. But other than that, that's what I used. And then I have a nice, beautiful duochrome on the lid. It is Divina, and I believe it's Pavonian. Oh yeah, and I have my SPF, my Revlon SPF Berry. It's like a cherry, whatever you want to call it. So there you go. This has a couple bearings in it, so it wants you to shake it up and get a good, nice, uniform, homogeneous liquid here. 6 to 12 inches away. Give it a nice couple of passes here. And I will let this dry, and I'll meet you back here on the other side, and we'll take a look at how well it looks. Okay, looks like it dried within about 30 seconds, so it dried down really quickly. This is my self-tanner, so just ignore that. And it doesn't look like it's given me any sort of luminosity whatsoever. It looks just like a natural finish. It's not even satin. So that's definitely promising in this regard, because most of mine are either trying to boast a matte finish and they end up looking really glossy, or they are just an SPF setting spray or an SPF that I've used as a setting spray and it's just so oily. So let's go ahead and get some of this on the face and reapply my SPF. I'm gonna coat it really good down here. Gonna go ahead and let this dry for the remainder of the time, but it seems like it dries fairly quickly. And then I'll meet you guys here in a couple seconds and talk about this. Okay, so I am kind of a dewy, luminous person. I'm oily skinned and I just go with the flow with it. If you know, it makes me look younger. It makes me look more youthful to have that dewiness. So I just go with it. I don't try to fight it. I don't try to go with a matte look or anything like that. Plus I do have scarring, like actual literal crater scarring in my face. So I use a lot of cream products anyways, and I did powder just a little bit with this stuff. So I really don't feel like I need to powder. I feel like it left my skin exactly as it were before when I started this. and this is how it looks. It feels a bit, I don't want to say oily, but it feels a bit dewy, like hydrating. So I like that. So far, so good. Yeah, this is what we have so far. Little bit luminous here, but I did put some highlighter on, so I feel like that's probably where we're getting the dewiness from. And let me see here. Let me see if there's some transfer. No, I'm not seeing any transfer. So we are good to go so far. I'm going to meet you guys back here in 2 hours for the 4-hour check-in. We'll see how this layers on top of itself. Whew, check-in time already. Beautiful. The makeup's wearing really good. I will say that my oils are starting to kind of seep through, kind of poke through. So looking a little patchy up here as far as that goes. Not sure. I wear this makeup pretty much. I've been wearing the same type of makeup every single day. So the fact that it's looking like this is really making me lean towards it's probably the makeup setting spray. But I will say this makeup setting spray is very difficult to find that doesn't give you any kind of like dewiness or any kind of satin finish, or you know, that side of the spectrum. I very rarely have ever found any matte setting sprays that actually truly look matte on the skin. So let's go ahead and re-up. If you're finding value in this content, make sure you subscribe to my channel down below. Let's get into the second wear test. But before we do that, I just want to say I had to put my hair up immediately after I curled it. I am just not a person that can wear my hair down. It just doesn't happen that way. I'm sorry, folks. I'm sorry. Let's go ahead and put the second application on my face, see how it layers on top of itself. Here we go. Okay, so here we go. Second application, looking quite a bit similar to how my makeup looked in the very beginning. It looks like it's not really changing the finish of the foundation, so I definitely like that. Let me go ahead and just pull up my mirror here. Yeah, it looks really good. I would probably powder under, like in this area right in here, just because I am noticing a little bit of excess shine, a little bit of excess oil, so should we go ahead and apply some powder and see what it looks like on the face with powder and on the face if you don't powder? I knew that's why you were here, and that's why you're going to subscribe to my channel down below. Grab my trusty Derma E Essentials powder, and this puppy is a wild one. It's feral. Kind of do this to get the powder to come out and then just blot it all over the face. So I'm trying not to like puff it right into my eye. That sounds like it might hurt. I'm also going to add just a little bit. Oh, see, they need to really work on this a lot, kind of heavily, because I rely quite heavily on my concealer to cover for SPF around the eye area, since I use a chemical sunscreen and I don't want that getting in my eyes when I start sweating. Let's see what I look like. Okay, here is the side. There we go. Here's the side with powder. And then here's the side without powder. What do you guys think? Leave a comment down below on how you think the Coola Organic SPF Makeup Setting Spray is performing on my face. I have to say this is probably in the top 5 of my makeup setting sprays with SPF in it. I do have to say that it looks very similar to the Neutrogena Invisible Daily Defense, maybe a smidge more natural radiance instead of the Neutrogena one being a little bit more satin to almost dewy. And upon the second application, the Neutrogena one kind of, you know, kind of dips out, about out there, but this one holds true, and it does a really good job. The only issue that I have is you're only getting 1.5 fluid ounces for $36. So that's definitely, you know, that's a big chunk of change for my budget. I don't know about yours, my budget, it's a little bit big chunk of a change. However, I do want to say that if you're purchasing off of Amazon, they do help you out if you have an FSA or an HSA. So if you have a health savings account where money gets taken from your paycheck and put into an account to buy and pay for like medical bills, office visit, doctor's office visits, and so on and so forth, you can use that card to purchase this product. So, you know, kind of helps you out. And I have also seen this at TJ Maxx on sale for $9.99. Haven't seen it since. I went to go pick it up. I thought twice of it, and then when I went back to go get it, it was gone. So of course, they were probably just selling some stock that was getting older, and it's probably, you know, going to be hit or miss. But I mean, it might pay off to go ahead and check it out. Let's go ahead and go over the final category, and that's packaging. Right here, nice, sleek, slim, beautiful design, very, very trendy looking, and it's clear. So we've got farm to face, so we've got that whole, you know, fair trade certified, I think is what they're trying to say. Plant protection, so we've got some sustainability that they are marketing here. Antioxidant enriched. It's saying that they feature peony leaf, juniper berry, and phoenix leaf stem cells. I use juniper berries for my sauerkraut. I'd rather just leave it out of my skincare. I want my sun protection to protect my face against free radicals and UVA and UVB, and I want my skincare to have the antioxidants in it. I kind of want to keep those two things separate. So this isn't really something I consider skincare as much as I consider it skin protection, and those two I do keep separately. So yeah, I'm not down with that. It does say that it's water resistant on the packaging. Okay, so going on, it's saying that it's cruelty free and vegan, and then reef friendly because it does not contain octinoxate or octosalate, I think is the other reef not friendly product. So and then on the bottom here, I'm going to show you guys that it does have the recycling emblem right here next to the 18-month shelf life. So right there it says that you can recycle. However, this component right here is not recyclable. Okay, this component right here is not recyclable. And the two bearings that they provide you inside for your shaker are not recyclable, to my knowledge. So that being said, this component right here, this green aqua shaded colored plastic, is the only thing that you can recycle. So what I have to say to that is, nice try, thank you, bye. That's not really very many of the components that you can recycle. So the fact that they are putting on there that this is recyclable, kind of negligible when only about a third of your product is recyclable. So that being said, it kind of leads me to think what else they're kind of giving you the the runaround with. You know, farm to face, plant protection, antioxidant enriched, kind of sounds a little like greenwashing to me. And the fact that they put 70% plus organic products being used in here, again, think there might be a little bit of greenwashing in there. And if you don't know what greenwashing is, go look it up. But long story short, they're kind of making themselves a little bit better than they truly actually are. And they're, you know, there's such a thing as looking good on paper, and this might be the case. So if you're really like into sustainable products and all that other good jazz, I'm not sure that this isn't the product for you, but you are definitely paying a price for that in this product right here, because you're only getting an ounce and a half of product here, and I've already kind of used it down to about half. I will say that the first 3 uses I used it a lot more sparingly than I did today, because again, I only had an ounce and a half of product. I didn't really want to spend what would it have been $72 on, you know, makeup setting spray just to do one review if it wasn't good. Anyways, it does turn out that it's good. Would I repurchase it? Yes, I probably will repurchase it, because it definitely doesn't do anything for my makeup, and there is no transfer, and it looks, you know, luminous on both sides, so I wouldn't have to powder, so that's kind of nice, you know. But is there other products out there that work just as good? Yeah, I mean, if you're willing to sacrifice just a smidge of satin performance, a little bit more dewiness, absolutely. The Neutrogena Invisible Daily Defense one, also the Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Face Mist. I did a video on that. I'll put it up here. It's also really pretty decent for that too. But again, they go into the more dewy side upon second application, whereas this one, it stays pretty set in stone. So I hope that helps you guys out. Thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel down below. Can't wait to see you guys in my next video. Bye.